Welcome to Minibedroom Interviews, a show dedicated to diving deeper into the artist and for the artist to dive deeper. I'm Riggio, and today we have a very special guest. It's somebody I met when I was 19 years old. I remember the night. We came to his house. He had a little small studio, and the studio was like super creative. It had albums all over the place. We made a song, and ever since then, this man has made not only a decent amount of my songs, but also not recorded a decent amount of my songs, but he also recorded like most of my music videos. Please meet my really good friend, just an amazing dude overall. Psa Productions.
Thank you, Rich. What a kind and gracious introduction. You know,
of course, man. You deserve it, bro. You deserve it.
That's nice.
Before we go any further into the interview, is there anything you want to just say, get off your chest to the people in any way?
No, I'm just genuinely appreciative that you want to, waste your time listening to what I got to say.
Nah, this ain't no waste of time. Don't even say that.
Hey, I'm teasing.
No, man.
I'm self-deprecating, deprecating, not defecating. Excuse me.
No, I'm excited to have you, though. I'm excited to have you because you, man, we got a long journey between us, man.
Absolutely, man. And a lot of stuff, right? Both, like, just where our heads are at and also just learning shit together and, experiencing life. And being... regardless if we're separate, we always link up and we're on the same shit.
Exactly.
I like that.
Exactly. And we truly been in this person that I've been in the trenches with, like the real trenches. Like I'm talking about from the beginning of just where I've been at. Sean has been there and he's been on another journey and we just been together the whole time. We never split up, it just never got
I think
broken.
It's wonderful. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, so I just want to start. Well, can you tell the people where are you from? Where did you grow up?
Okay, sure. Yeah, I moved around a lot in Chicago, between just like in the city and then eventually Park Ridge for high school. What else?
I didn't know you went to Park Ridge High School.
Yeah, you went to. I went to Maine South.
And you went to Maine South?
Yeah.
Oh, we talked about this before.
Yeah. You and Mika went to
Maine West.
Yeah.
Maine West.
Right. So yeah, I did that for actually Notre Dame first for the all boys school, and then I hated it. So then
That's an all boys school.
It was. I don't know what it is now.
Okay. Because I've seen that school a lot. Like
it's in Niles, right?
Yeah, because it's in Niles.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was okay. Cool.
So anyway, Park Ridge, and then I came back to the city.
Yeah.
And what else? Oh, I went to Columbia for a degree in audio, and now I do video stuff. So that's just how things work out.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Man, do you have a favorite childhood memory growing up, like in either Park Ridge or even in the city?
I think it's more like a feel than it is a specific memory. And yeah, I really liked. I was blessed during high school, It was a simple time, right, with very little responsibility, and I was just a lucky kid. So, and I think it's a really pretty suburb. So, yeah, it was good.
So I know you do videos now, but in high school, was that the point when you started? Like, at what point did you really just like, man, I love this whole audio engineering thing?
Sure. I was in a band. It was called Things to Come.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice name.
Yeah, my dad actually named it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We asked him to like help us out, and he went crazy and like wrote down like 100 band names. Yeah. And then it's from an old like 1940s or 50s film. It's like some sci-fi film called Things to Come. Anyway, it's like a post-rock like indie like kind of like weird punk band, very like different than what I listen to now. So that got me into the music stuff. I played drums forever. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should make a career out of this somehow. And then I somehow pulled out audio engineering,
Yeah.
And then I went to Columbia for that, and I got a degree for that. But I just realized over, my audio engineering career that the ship was sailing on that boat, and it's a really competitive market, and everyone needs video stuff for like marketing and social media.
True.
Like there's a huge demand for that. And like I was already specified with audio within like film and like TV production. So I just thought like, okay, why don't I learn the other side, and I'll be the only audio engineer that can approach it that way, right? So I think that worked out better because now I'm a full-time editor at a company. So
yeah, no, it's amazing, man. Man, it's crazy going back to the band though, man. Like I know y'all used to perform and everything, right? Mm-hmm. Is it any particular song that y'all made that you remember that sticks with you?
I couldn't remember the names. They were pretty weird, obscure names. The lead singer guy was the one that he was like the creative engine of it all. Me and Phil, my buddy, longtime buddy Phil, were just in it just because we were just so happy to be in a band. And it was like together, so it's just fun to make music. Yeah. But we really didn't give a shit about the scene. We weren't into the music at all. Yeah. We just, like I said,
like being in a band.
Yeah, it was just so much fun to like make music with other people, and just there's this creative thing about, and then playing in front of people was just fun, you know. Like you're a performer. Like
that's not fun.
The energy, it's just it's a cool thing, and so yeah.
Any favorite memories of performing?
Performing, yeah. See, I was just gonna say, there's not a particular song that I love, but we recorded an album once, and we did it all on tape. Mm-hmm. Like
actual tape.
Old school tape.
Dang,
because that's what that scene does. They like to put everything on tapes and then release on cassettes. It's hipsters.
Yeah,
right?
got a little hip.
Yeah, right. So lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, that memory of recording at the studio. I think it was called Treehouse Studios. That's like on Irving Park. Anyway, it's just such a cool time because it felt like that idea in your head when you're like a band, you go record your album. It was someone else's house, and like we dedicated like a week of studio time, and we just play our songs just like crazy and then listen them back, and it's just like a cool. I mean, obviously since the Ableton stuff, you're doing it yourself, but when you have someone like doing the
little dials and all that,
and it's on tape, it just felt cool. It felt like the kind of like pipe dream sort of like famous band shit. So
that's lit, man. Well, on that note, we're gonna invite you to elementary school. We're gonna welcome Psa Productions to elementary school. Elementary school is a section where we're gonna ask him 10 questions, and he has 10 seconds to answer each and every one of them. And if he get them right, he has a chance to be in our Mini Bedroom Hall of Fame. So you ready?
Ready as I can be.
All right, here we go. 10 seconds on the clock with the help of our friendly neighborhood set supervisor, Carlynn. Here we go. What is the term for a word that has the opposite meaning of another word? Is it A, synonym, B, antonym, or C, homonym?
Antonym.
Ding. What happens when tectonic plates rub together? Is it A, earthquake, B, tornado, or C, volcano?
Earthquake.
Oh, there we go. Ding. Do you need the 10 seconds? The first Thanksgiving was celebrated by the Native Americans and what other group of people? Is it A, the Mexicans, B, the Indians, or C, the Pilgrims?
The Pilgrims.
See, let's go. This man passed. 8th grade at least. What country is the famous Taj Mahal building in? Is it A, Japan, B, Saudi Arabia, or C, India?
It's India.
Hey! It ain't even been to.
It's all right.
He don't need it. This one might trip you up.
Uh-oh.
What do you call a group of crows? Is it A, a flock, B, a herd, or C, a murder?
A murder.
Oh!
You're the first person to like genuinely get that and like know it. Whereas like I think Patricia like got it, but like she like guessed it or something. I don't remember.
I think she might have.
But like it was like that was you knew that.
Yeah, because I love Sting and like the Police, the singer Sting, and that's just one of the lines.
Okay.
It's a lyric, and it's in some like books and poems. And shit. Yeah, sure. I don't know.
Funny. Well, here we go. We halfway done. You got 5 more questions to go.
I was nervous, but now I'm.
Hey, he said I'm going through this.
I'll just leave it at that.
He's staying humble. That's perfect. Gotta stay humble.
I'm not gonna risk it yet.
When writing out a fraction, the numbers above and below the vinculum, that's the line.
Oh, okay, wow.
Are called A, the numerator and denominator, B, A side and B side, or C, equation.
Numerator and denominator.
There we go.
I don't think we've ever asked that one.
No, that's my first time asking that question. What is the name for a body of land that is completely surrounded by water? Is it A, a seashore, B, an island, or C, a rock trail?
An island.
Folks said a rock trail. You funny for that, Carlynn. Dang, you snapped. What are the 3 branches of the United States government? Is it A, legislative, judicial, and executive, B, presidential, judicial, and municipal, or C, legislative, judicial, and selective?
A.
Oh, man, 2 more questions to go. Yes. How many kingdoms are a part of the United Kingdom? Is it A, 5, B, 7, or C, 4?
4.
Ooh, I thought he wasn't gonna get that one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Go on.
What country is Paris the capital of? A, Denmark, B, Greece, or C, France?
France.
Oh my boy!
Yes.
Hey! Okay, so you're not in the Hall of Fame just yet. You have to also pass the hot
Last
seat.
question. All right, let's do
The
it.
hot seat, but that's later on in the interview.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, but you did a good job. Wow, good job, Sean.
Cool. Yeah, that UK one was the tricky one.
Yes, you are officially the second person to pass elementary school.
Wonderful. Thank God. My parents should be happy about that.
I'm pretty sure they are. So, moving on to the second half of your life, when did you start shooting music videos?
Shooting music videos. I used to hang out with this group of guys called Misfits and Outcasts.
True. My bad.
Yes.
Yep.
And through our long, complicated history, I started filming them. I don't even remember the year, but a long time ago.
Yeah.
And
How old were you at least?
I'm terrible with this time frame stuff, but let's see. So, 2010.
Because you're 28, right?
Yes. Don't remind me. Yeah, so maybe I want to say like 2014, 2015 time.
Around that time ish.
Yeah.
So you was
Because I feel like I've been filming stuff for like 5 years, 6 years. So that should make it right around there.
Yeah. So you was around 21-ish, 22-ish, around that time?
Yeah. Definitely
so
21.
Your style, you have a very distinct style. I don't know if you know that, but you have a very distinct style, and it has like more like a movie cinematic type of feel to it every time you shoot your videos. Was that something that you always just kind of aim for? Did you always want that?
Yeah, I've always loved film and like weird films. You know, obviously everyone says Quentin Tarantino and stuff like that, but just I don't know, films that just took you somewhere else. I think storytelling is really powerful, and then we can do it in a fresh way. I like that. So I don't know. It's nothing intentional. I just shot at what I thought. It's basically like, does this look cool? Okay, do it. It's never like, oh, I'm trying to do this director, or oh, you know. The only thing I guess I would copy is like the trunk shot that Quentin Tarantino always does. It's like a shot from the camera inside the trunk, you know. But no, I don't know. It's just, yeah. Yeah.
So, well, on that note, I didn't plan on asking you this, but you just shot like your first movie this past summer.
Oh yeah.
Like actually shot that joint. You know what I'm saying?
That was
Man, how was that for you? Just shooting it at least.
It was a lot of work. I'm gonna say that. Like, definitely loved that I did it, and I'm really happy that I got the opportunity to do it. You know, I'm really thankful for Amaz. You know. Yeah. He knows 1,000 people. He's got the network.
Yeah, he does.
So I'm just appreciative that I got the opportunity, and it was difficult, and it was cool. It was like so communal, you know. It's like every friend, I don't got fucking friends that are gonna do cool shit like that for me. It's like,
you don't think so? Phil will come through.
Okay, one friend, all right. You guys got like a bounty of respect.
No, you got more friends. What about my man JT?
JP?
JP, my fan. I'm sorry, JP.
Fine. So you happen to mention my two only great friends. But aside from that, definitely still not
a village.
Not enough people to film a movie. That's for sure.
I feel it. Do you have a favorite video that you shot?
Favorite video that I've shot. I always loved that one take we did in the Oz Park.
Oh, I'm Just a Man?
Just a Man. Liked that one. I don't know why. It's just a fun one.
Yeah.
What's another one that I like? I kind of like I really like the way those laser tag scenes that we shot came out.
I love those, yes.
Yeah. And there's one other that I'm missing, but I feel like, Oh, and I really, really loved the videos I did with Miko.
Yes, the videos you did with Miko are super creative. Yeah, and it's crazy that only one came out or two.
That's funny, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but no, I always liked those. Those were the most abstract. Like he would rap to the camera or whatever.
Never, yeah.
Right. But always just cool ideas and super cinematic, right? And just nice colors and always nighttime. And it was good. It was great.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah. Dialing it back to when you were doing your audio engineering thing heavy, can you tell us a little bit about that secret album you've been holding on for years?
Oh, the Sydney stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of now that I'm married and trying to work on all that, adult stuff. it's kind of like this far off dream, like, and I got really close to like finishing it, and then just, you know, things happen, other projects come up, life happens, but yeah, it was like an album that also would coincide with a short film, and it would all kind of bounce off each other, and I kind of created a character that had like, was like kind of crazy, and he would stalk people, but it turns out he was like actually just cross-dressing, and he was just following the girl, but there was no girl, and it was like he was
hallucinating.
He was, yeah, the character like would drift between like sanity in terms of like who he's actually stalking, and obviously I did not cross-dress on the camera, but it was more the idea of this weird situation, like obsession got so like over the top that it kind of took over this character, and it's like it's kind of like the music's like a deep dive into like a negative indulgence of like obsessive love. You know what I'm saying? Like a bad breakup, or someone that, you know, like kind of the elements of stalking and stuff. So yeah, it was like a dark, deep character, you know. But the music doesn't reflect that at all. I mean, some of the lyrics, but you can't even understand a word I'm saying.
Yeah, because like when I hear it, because you showed me a few songs from that, it's not like a dark album at all. Like,
no, it's kind of like industrial, like kind of techno-y. There's an electronic element, and I don't know. I'm a big fan of like kind of like 80s German like house music and shit. And that's really what inspired that. So weird, such a random, but you know, you gotta do things. You're a creative person. You just, when you're creative, you just want to like, fuck it, I'll do it. Like, you know, like,
without a doubt. I've had those moments a lot.
And sometimes, and probably most creatives have 80% of their work never finished, right? That's just inherent to our creative nature, right? We're too busy trying to catch the next
I ain't
wave.
gonna lie. The thing is about Mido, that's something that it's I struggle with not finishing things. Like if I can't finish something, it irks me. Like I have to finish. But the problem is, this is the problem though. It's since I'm so determined to finish things I do, no matter how bad it is, I'm gonna continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that can just kind of be like, I don't know, it can mess with quality control, because sometimes you do need to just kind of like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that because that's not going in a good direction, and move on. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but I can understand, like, you know.
No,
people doing
I mean,
that.
I'd much rather be in your case. At least you have the dedication and the drive to finish something, and you can self-correct. You know, you can't even self-correct if you don't finish. So
true.
You know,
that's true. That's true too. Man, so do you have any goals for 2021? I know you coming out with the film, but you know, is there anything that's just you want to do for 2021?
Yeah, it sounds like I don't know, maybe not the most exciting answer, but kind of really trying to focus on the more important things outside of working really hard, and like dedicating myself to my craft and stuff. Of course, I have that in mind, and I put in a ton of work at my editing job, and you know, I'm very diligent. However, I'm just trying to reassess what's worth my like everyday time. You know what I'm saying? I hope to continue to make money and success off of doing what I do. There's no issues with that. Just, you know, like, it sounds dumb, but I want to like sleep better. I want to eat right. I want to be in the sun. I want to exercise. I want my relationship with
real stuff.
My wife, you know, like,
that's real.
I want it's so easy for that stuff to be ignored, you know? So I just want to really, and you know, just appreciate like my relationships. Like, I'm super happy that you brought me here. So like, and it could just be like, oh fuck, I gotta talk about me, like, but you know, I'm just genuinely just trying to appreciate stuff, you know? And like I said, I'm gonna go on that hunt in December, and I'm just trying to connect with things on a different level without sounding super corny and stuff. But
it sounds like you on a journey to really take care of yourself to like the best capability, like, absolutely, that you possibly can.
I want to thrive, you know? And I feel so many young people are not thriving because, you know, depression.
It's hard out here.
It's hard out here, right? It's a crazy world, and it's like, I don't know. It's just technology and all that stuff. But we got to use it. Don't get me wrong, but like,
you focus. You the first. I would say you the first person out of everybody that I can think of, at least, that like had like more of an internal goal as far as they goes in 2021. So that's just that's exciting for me to kind of hear that. Like, dang, you really focus on like the inner man more than.
Well, absolutely. I think it's a function out of my own like concern with the world right now, because I'm really worried about stuff. Things are changing, right?
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily think it's for the good, but that's a separate discussion. And it's just I can't be in a world like this without me fixing my own house. You know what I'm saying? Like without putting my heart right. So
I can understand that.
Yeah, it's just that's the utility of faith to me. It's like so abundant. Like when things get hard, this is why this is around.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like super peace. I just got to worry about myself.
Yeah.
Not in a selfish way. In a
no,
way,
but
like,
I understand though.
Because I can, if I'm fixed or fixing myself, that puts me in a better position to help others. You know what I'm saying?
So you can be a positive energy towards other people overall.
Absolutely.
And that's a must though. That's a must, man. It's crazy because I feel like we do live in a time right now where it is so much negativity. It's like you can easily just like drown in it, really. You can wake up, be in it, go to sleep, be in it all day. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you're working on yourself in that positive way to be a positive light.
And I honestly think it'll make me a better worker, a better creative, and all that stuff because, I'll approach it like fresh, right? Mm-hmm. So it's good because this stuff can bog you down. And being a creative, you've got 1,000 ideas. You know how many projects I have? I was so stressed last week, and I'm still super stressed because I don't know.
You got a lot of things going on.
A lot of things going on, man. But you know what? That's at that edge of when you're like about to break is like that beautiful spot that you're like, oh, I got this. This is what I do. I'm a champ, right? Like, but
you is a champ. You a champ. For facts.
That's just that over positivity.
Nah, you a champ. Don't undersell it. You are a champ, man. I would be the first person. If nobody ever said that, I said it. Without a doubt, man. Because I deal with stress different. When I get stressed out, I complain, I moan about it. I'm just like, I'm stressed. You feel me? And I try to get away from the things that are stressing me out. You know what I'm saying? So it's inspiring to hear somebody who is, stressed, but they just like, you know what? I'm going to actually just like overcome it and go through it. Because my natural reaction to stress is like, get away from the stress.
And I've been there, man. But like, I'm just trying to, like, gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, it's many of the tenets and the sort of values you already hold with your faith and stuff. So like, it's just that's where the proof's in the pudding. Yeah,
without a doubt. We're gonna welcome Sean to the hot seat. He has 10 seconds to answer 10 questions to be in the Minibedroom Hall of Fame. My 10 seconds, not yours. Sean, are you ready?
I am.
Alrighty. Well, you got the chance to pass on one of these. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, cool.
You can pass on it, but you have to answer it later.
Oh.
Yeah, so anything that's just like, this is getting too weird, I'll pass.
Too weird.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, are you ready?
I suppose I am.
Talking about weird, what's a weird talent you have?
Weird talent that I have.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Pass.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Nastiest food you've ever tried?
Impossible Burger.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
16.
Oh, you was a young man. Worst movie you've ever seen in your life?
This Clint Eastwood film about the guys who fought the terrorists on the train.
Yeah,
that happened in Europe. God, it was awful.
I can only imagine. What's one thing you listen to that people would be surprised you did?
Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
One thing that you listen to, or just a genre of music that you listen to that people would just be surprised that you listen to?
Probably the techno music. It's called Boy Harsher.
Boy Harsher.
A band Boy Harsher. I don't think I look
You love
like
him.
I do. I went to a concert and I was like the only. Like everyone was pierced the fuck up. Like,
so you was like the only like regular dude.
Yeah, I mean, Lindsay and I were so out of place. It was funny, but you know what? It was fun. We just danced and had a great time.
That's lit. Okay. One political figure you would want to fight, dead or alive?
Let's go, Mao.
Who's Mao?
Leader of China.
Okay. What's your beef with him?
Oh, I mean, he led the biggest starvation, famine.
Oh, cap.
After Russia and all that stuff. So.
He cap. Who's your favorite person in the whole wide world?
This is a tough one between, I'm gonna say my wife.
Your wife? Hey, that's a good one. Lizzie! Shout out to Lizzie! Oh man, that's so good. That's beautiful. Mrs.
Thank you.
Chupich, is that her name?
Chupich.
You Chupich, Mrs. Chupich.
Yes, we're in the middle of changing a name.
That's lit.
DMV has been a bitch, so.
Yeah. What was the last meal you ate?
Last meal I ate was liver pancakes.
Dang. Okay. Never. Yeah. Okay.
I talked about it before, but we can just leave it at that. Yeah.
This is gonna be an easy one. Are you single?
Absolutely not.
One celebrity you hate.
I'll give you two. Matt Damon and who's the other one that he's always with? Ben Affleck.
What's your beef with Matt Damon?
No, Carlynn, like what's going on?
I just don't like him that much.
Okay.
It actually goes Ben Affleck then Matt Damon.
Ooh.
So it's Ben Affleck the one I really don't like.
Yeah.
And they're usually together, and I think they're friends, or they did Good Will Hunting together, and whatever.
Yeah. I got you. Going back to this question, what's one weird talent you have?
What is one weird talent I have?
Something that you do, people wouldn't really expect that you do, but you do it. 3, 2.
Wait, I'm on 7.
Oh, you on 7? My bad. Go.
No, because you started talking, so usually I start the timer after you finish your question. And then when you start the question again, I
read. Okay. All right, you can start it over.
Talent. See, that's just so weird. What weird talent?
Or something that you do that you feel like people wouldn't even know that you did. That's like, what? He knows how to do that? That's kind of like the same thing.
I think it would be sing, make that music that I made. I don't think anyone would ever see that.
True, nobody know you did that.
Yeah.
Well, how much time was on that clock?
I mean, it was 8 because you started talking again.
Okay.
Every time you cut in, I restart the timer.
I did cut in a lot. But that is true.
Am
That's
I
actually
win
a
by
good
technicality here?
Yeah, it's a lot of technicalities.
Uh-oh.
But that's actually a good answer. And welcome to the Mini Bedroom Hall of Fame.
Right.
Aren't you the second person?
Just you are the second person.
That's crazy.
Sean,
I must be in good company then.
do the honors. Can you please sign?
Wonderful.
You can sign your signature, and
Absolutely.
we're gonna put Hall of Fame underneath that joint. Oh my goodness, this is crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Number 2. So, Sean, while you sign your name, I actually have a gift for you.
Oh, you're too kind.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, man. Whenever you choose to open that, you can. But
Absolutely.
we're gonna kick it off with the scripture of the day.
Ooh.
Now, the scripture of the day comes from Colossians 3:14 going through 15. And it say, and above all things, put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness. And let the peace of God rule in your hearts, to the which also ye are called in one body, and be ye thankful. Meditate on that. All right, Sean, you still shining your name. Cool. Did you want to open your gift, or did you want to wait?
I will. I just. Yeah,
Oh, I love the logo.
do the logo. All right, let's open this gift. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I rocked the hat you gave me. You remember that your old Real Love white crew neck?
Yeah, I remember that.
I put it in the wash and it got stained somehow. So I was super pissed. So what we ended up doing, we tie-dyed this shit out of it. So now it's tie-dye and Lindsay wears it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture. And she kind of cropped it, so it's for a girl now. But I think
So she has the Real Love sweater.
yeah, now she wears it.
Hey, that's lit.
Well, now I have a Real Love shirt.
Yeah, it's technically a 25 winter shirt with Real Love.
Oh, I see on the back. I see. Well, hey, you do my exact thing on the chest, and I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thanks, man.
Well, that's actually the back.
Oh, this is the back.
Yeah, that's the back.
Wow, how interesting.
Yeah, and that's the front.
Wow, all right, that's fine.
I'm glad you like it, man.
Yeah,
That concludes our interview. This has been Mini Bedroom Interviews. Come back later. Please check us out.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's time for Cash with Carlynn. It's your chance to earn some cash and our chance to help you out. But we have some rules. First, you must include your cash tag with your answer. And second, entries will only be accepted until the next episode. Winners will receive $26. And remember, there can only be one. Good luck!
Who did Psa Productions say was his favorite person in the world?
All right, so we're gonna take Sean to the hot seats. He has 10 seconds to answer 10 questions for a chance to be in our mini bedroom Hall of Fame. I forgot to do my 10 seconds, not theirs. Let's do that again. One more time. Some people gonna be mad because we gave him so many tries on this weird one.
Yeah.
But
tough.
I'd rather for him to have the better camera because the camera gonna be on him longer.